.net.
Okay.
And there's a page called information.
Okay,
all
cool.
right? And that's going to have all the stuff I'm talking about today, that we are talking about today on Not So Kosher, will be on the website, notsokosher.net. Okay. Third page in. All right. So you got to check out this video. It's hot this week. It's about this guy, Patrick Haggerty, who is from, like, he was born in like the 50s, and his dad was this like crazy old farmer, and he knew his son was gay, and it's like a whole coming out thing. And he said to his son, you need to be who you need to be. It was really cool. It's kind of done in a cartoon form, but it just felt really good. I loved it. Anyway, so we're just going to talk about a few different things on our show today. We've got, I just, as usual, have a lot of shit, and my fetch shit is, the same old fetch shit. And then we're going to be doing a little, party games and some juicy news. And we're going to be doing our we've kind of switched things up. We kind of decided that we take our Oyam and Goyim and maybe kind of work it into kosher or not kosher. Give us your feedback. Tweet us. Let us know what you think.
A little more PC.
Yeah,
Don't you think?
Yeah, because I kind of had a little trouble with that, but I kind of go with the flow so easily. So
Yes, you do.
I was happy that we kind of switched it. Plus, it should be not so kosher or kosher because our show was not so kosher.
Love it.
Yeah, it doesn't
I
make
love
it.
the tie-in.
I mean, it makes. So, Bobby, thank you so much.
My
Thank you for
pleasure.
switching that.
Thank
I appreciate
you so much.
it.
Good to be here.
It was excellent. Okay, so got anything you want to kind of tell me about? You got a little show you want to tell me about, maybe, or?
Yeah, I do. Actually, I'm going to talk about a little show. Just want to let people know that you are listening to us on Alive and Social, a great network of podcasts. We have our show, Not So Kosher, and now I'm going to talk about another show. And this is kind of a new show, and I'm excited to talk about it. It is the Great Northern Sexed Cast.
Yes.
That's a really good one.
Settle
I know.
down, everybody.
I know.
A long
Put your
time.
vibrator away.
Long time radio personality and producer Kelly Guest and pal,
Woohoo.
CEO of Fantasy Gifts. And I know
Woohoo.
you've been there,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, all right. Well.
Colleen
Okay.
Berlino, present.
Guilty.
The Great Northern Sex Cast. This show talks about all things sex. Grab your headphones and learn everything you've always wanted to know about sex and intimacy, but we're afraid to ask. To hear the latest episodes or catch up on what you've missed, visit aliveandsocial.com. Thank you for listening.
They're fabulous. I dig them.
Back to Not So Kosher. Keep going with what you were saying. I love it.
Sorry. Okay, so fetch of the week. I've got some. I think that you got something you're going to bitch about too this week. But this is our rant of the week. I'm going to go for another one about the car. Okay, this is a good one I saw yesterday. Last week we were talking about the people that wasn't it last week we were talking about the people that they were picking their nose in the
Yes.
car. Like they don't see you. Okay, this girl is in front of me. She is not going. The light's green. She's not going. I'm like, what's she doing? She was looking up. So I'm like, she's clearly not looking at her phone. I go around her. So now she's in behind me. The next light, she stops. She's plucking her lip. She's plucking her upper lip, and then she's doing
with a tool.
yeah, with the tweezers, and then she's doing this. Then she's doing her brows. I was like,
God.
wow, I haven't quite seen that before. That was a very interesting thing. So that pissed me off. And then one thing I really get pissed about, no pun intended, is I find it very unfair that men get to stand up while they piss. And John and I were at a park, Big Daddy, and he, of course, had to pee, and he got to just, whip it out, drop to the ground, but he had to kind of scroll it back up to hold it. And then,
Image in my head.
Baby arm.
Baby arm. Oh, God.
and he, of course, he's doing his business, and then he walks away, and I'm like, dude, there was a wind. Look at your shoe. It was all over the fucking place.
Oh, no.
And then he's trying to pick up. I can't even get into that. But
Poor guy.
I just, and so I don't know if anybody remembers that shiwi. It was a little
She-Whiz?
too. Yeah, they had a couple different kinds, but this
Go
one,
girl. Go girl.
yeah.
Go Girl was
Go
another
Girl.
one. But then there's one that they came out with a much longer piece that gets a little further away from you.
The Whizzinator?
Shiwi.
Shiwi.
Shiwi. And so I that's a really cool piece. I just wish we had that, but I just don't like it. It stresses me out, because I have to cover the whole seat. You have the people that they pee because they want to
agree.
stand up and they make a mess and it's disgusting.
I'm a germaphobe. If I had to sit down and do what you guys do all the time,
covered.
I would be hovering. I wouldn't do it. Just
well,
be
I
hovering.
put a lot of toilet paper on. It's all over the place.
What about this?
Okay, tell me. Got a way to fix it?
A Ouija board. Where you can sort of like call on famous dead people and see how they
peed.
Yeah, no,
All right,
I
you were
just-
trying. It was a good idea. It was
Just
a
a
good. Yeah, it worked. It worked.
That's why I'm here
It worked.
and not successful.
Yeah. What?
I'm kidding.
No. All right. So I'll give you another one, and then okay. Jonathan Savitt, who's not been on our show yet. Jonathan Savitt, I'm calling you because I want you on our show because you're the coolest. But he supposedly this past weekend, I need to find out if he did do this, but he was like tweeting and shit around that he was going out with Little Dicky and having McDonald's breakfast with him. Okay, he's this like cool ass rapper that I just like have the hots for.
Little Dicky. He's in town on Saturday. I'm going to his concert.
Oh, then he's coming this weekend.
Yes, he's coming this Saturday. For
I
the
didn't know
Zombie
there was a
Pub Crawl.
concert.
I was just showing Bobby
What?
his song before the show.
That's
I'm
crazy.
going
I
because I
love
told him
him.
I'd like suck him off, even though he was little.
Oh my God, you know him?
No, I wish I
Let's
did.
get
though.
him on the show.
Well, see, Jonathan Savitt's trying to get. I'm sorry, Bobby. Was I getting you horny, or are you getting agitated with me because I'm talking too dirty? He can't even speak. His mouth
he's
is hanging
speechless.
open. He's speechless.
I'm literally on the gag order.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
God.
Okay, you know what? I'm upset, Jonathan. So get Little Dicky in here with us. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd love to have him on the show.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Okay, so what do you got to fetch about?
It's not so much a kvetch. It's kind of a sad sort of like everything that you're hearing lately in the news. You've got the Lamar Odom thing going on. They just released this footage of two kids who were driving to their death, and they released the video of it because they were, I don't know. There's one Periscope story of a girl that was driving.
yeah,
and she was
drunk.
Drunk, yeah.
And people were texting into her. But this is a story about two guys who were completely obliterated. And they were talking about, dude, you're going 90, slow down. They actually slammed into a church, and it was like instant. And it just made me really angry. It does. It makes me angry.
How ironic. They ran into a church and died.
I don't know.
That's weird.
Well, if you're going to go.
I suppose. Do it quick and
Yep.
near God.
Near God.
That helps.
So it just
Well,
made me a little
then
sad.
That really sucks. But they don't get it. These kids just kind of don't get it. I mean, I guess to me, the beautiful thing is they are taping it. And then at least we know what's going on. We know what happens straight up. I mean, I suppose they do autopsies, so then they know. But we don't.
No.
So we wouldn't know if it was a couple of Jewish guys that did that. We wouldn't have any idea. So we just thought that their mother yelled at them and they just couldn't handle it anymore. Anyways, so I would really like to introduce again for full-blooded moment here, Mrs. State Fair.
Hi.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, did you want?
I got a question.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, I mean, tell us about your moniker. Like, where does it come from?
Well, I've never missed a fair. I started going to the fair as long as I can remember, from Ye Old Mill to working at Little Irvy. And
You have a little cheese curd right there, as a matter of fact. I want to let you know. Oh, that's
I'm
just
past my vegan days. You can tell.
That's
Yeah.
not cheese curd at this point anymore, Bobby.
So yeah, I'm just like, if the fair's going on, I'm there every day.
Are you sort of a historian? Are you? I mean,
No.
not at all.
No,
Were
I
you-
just love it.
Were you
being
obsessed
there.
as a kid?
I had to go. My parents made me go.
Was it?
I was forced.
For the free water.
And the toothpaste, which I
Yes.
didn't know about until last week. I'm going back and I'm pissed. I
You
didn't
didn't know
about
about
the
it?
toothpaste.
It's down by the kiddie park area, or
You
up
gotta-
by the
see,
kiddie
there's
park.
so much to know about
Get
the
yourself
fair.
in line a few times. Get that
Yeah.
free taste.
Yeah, see? And Grant remembers.
I'm learning.
That poor booth is going to die next year. They're going to have all of us.
I like the
Another
karaoke
toothpaste.
booth. Have you ever done that?
Do you?
Yeah.
That's kind of fun. That's
Remember
the
when
newer
you
one.
used to go into there was like a booth where you could actually make your own CD. That's gone.
Oh, you know what? You're
totally
right
remember
at the
that.
beginning. That's right. I don't know what happened.
And something else you don't know. I sang backup for Barry Manilow. That was a bummer.
You did?
I did.
Like when he played
was
at the fair?
Yeah, he was at the fair. I was singing in a choir.
Yeah?
The Twin Cities Community Gospel Choir. And we performed with him at the grandstand, and he was he was a hermit. You couldn't talk to him. You couldn't see him until the moment he walked on stage.
Wow.
Question is, who did he perform on? So,
Very good.
Thank you so
Very
much.
good.
He's,
Very
he's
good.
a member, right?
Yes, he
He's a
is.
fellow.
He is very
I'm a-
good, Grant. Wow, I forgot about
I'm a
that.
total familo.
That's right,
Familo.
tribal.
Well, and you know my cousin Jeff, right?
I do know
Hi,
Jeff. Hi, Jeff, if you're listening.
He knows all about the fair too, and he brought me to a concert one time.
Jeff and his dad every year. Jeff and his red all baseball
His
cap.
red all baseball
Whoa.
Greatest cap ever.
Yep.
Jeez.
All right, so were you
Well, he brought me to what are those two old guys with the beards?
ZZ Top
ZZ Top.
or my Orthodox Jews? Not sure. I have relatives and we call them ZZ Top.
Maybe that's why I was brought there. We went backstage.
That's cool.
We went down in the basement. It was all cement. They had a bowl of M&Ms.
Oh.
And they came out finally after we waited 45 minutes. Finally, they came out, and a guy first came out, their manager, and said, "All right, everyone, I want you to know ZZ Top is coming out. Do not look at them. Do not talk to them. They've been on the road for 4 years."
Wow.
They came out, and it was just strange.
That's
That,
crazy.
they do look like they've been on the road for 4 years.
That's true.
I just
Strange.
wouldn't want to smell them. That's probably why they don't want you to get near
I
them.
wonder how many
Little
donuts they have in their beard.
Gross. Yeah.
Speaking of food, so tell us, what's your favorite food when you go out?
Oh,
Like,
man, I have one food.
What is it?
Chicken kebab.
Chicken kebab. I know exactly
You
where
know?
that is.
Where
Right
is
by
that?
Dino's.
It is. It's one of our favorite places.
really?
And,
Oh,
and honest to God, it's one of the healthiest things, and it's one of the most. It's like $7 or $8.
Yeah.
And it's great.
I finally found the secret.
What's the secret?
Lemon pepper.
Lemon pepper.
That's all they put on it.
It is such a. It's so
Wow.
funny that you said that because that's like the number one. We always say we got to end up there because it's the best.
Who did you have to sleep with to hear that, to learn that?
I've been talking to the owner for
Oh.
years, trying to get it out of him. Finally, as I was walking by in the parade, I shouted out, "Everyone, chicken kebab booth."
And then he told you.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
It's crazy.
Whatever
If
it takes.
If you could be any Jewish food on a stick, what would you be?
Oh, what should I say it? Should I? Okay. I thought it was my idea, but it wasn't.
It's Shelley.
Knish on a shtick.
It's Shelley Singer's idea.
Knish on a stick.
Knish on a
That's
stick.
awesome.
As she's coming in, hey Shelley, hey, how you doing? That's our next
Yeah,
guest.
yeah,
So great.
yeah. She's coming.
So you've been out there all these years. Tell us what's your favorite smell?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Well,
then I
you
want to
know-
know, and then I want to know
Well-
your least favorite smell
Oh,
because
Lord.
it is pretty.
I would
pungent.
say the donuts would probably be mine. What are they?
Yeah, you
For
like
you.
the donuts? Oh, I have to think.
Give me another one. Oh, the elephant things kind of smell good up in Machinery Hill too, by the dog building.
Yeah, when I'm there, I'm not smelling shit.
No. I suppose.
I'm just eating shit. That's good. That's good.
I don't have
There
any
is shit everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, the bathrooms, the streets, it's just covered in shit.
It's true.
We were talking earlier. It's amazing what they've done with the West End because they really cleaned up the fair, and now you can I always ask my friends because they know I have stool issues, and I am always concerned. I went to
need
Camp
the
Herzl.
best.
I held it for 3 weeks, so I've got a record.
What? 3 weeks.
I've got a 3-week record, and
concerned.
people who are listening that know me, they're going, "Oh my God, it's so true." So at the fair, I worked there, and I can tell great stories about it. But I was there 15, 16 hours a day, and I'm the only one who ate normal food. I would bring string cheese and weird whatever.
Well, that's probably why you couldn't shit at the fair because you're eating too much dairy.
But have you been in the bathrooms there? I don't suggest it's they're not. Very
Now I love it. I can't wait to sit on those thrones.
gross. So the West End is actually pretty nice.
It is. It is one of my favorite new.
It is a great
Stalls.
addition.
Fabulous stalls. My favorite new stalls. Wouldn't you say thrones though?
Yes.
Mrs. State Fair.
Thank
I mean,
you.
yeah.
Thank you for reminding me. correcting me.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, I'm kind of curious. Was it always your dream to be Mrs. Minnesota State Fair, or did you,
It
you know,
evolved.
did it? And
It
have
really
you
did.
been any queens or Mrs. State Fairs for any other state
Yes.
other than Minnesota?
Well, I was Dayton's teen queen in 1970.
Dayton's teen queen.
Four.
Did you go to Wendy?
You remember?
Wendy's. I went to Wendy's. What was it called? Wendy's Beauty. It was a place
Wendy's?
you would go at